What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Man, I got this grin on my face that I can't seem to take off. Boy, let me tell you something, man. When a free man speaks, you know the difference. You know the difference between free speech. Everybody talk about free speech, and I'm saying it with a different meaning. I'm using it in a different context at this time. A lot of people say, well, free speech means basically um, exercising what we have been told is our right to say whatever, have the freedom to say whatever we want to say. But we know that we live in a society where that's just actually not the case because freedom of speech can get you jammed up. Freedom of speech can get you what's called canceled in this world that we live in now. And only the strong will survive. Only the free will survive, meaning that if you are bought, sold, paid for, sold again, bought again by the powers of this world, then your claim to free speech only goes but so far. There's only so much you can say, and you start to do what we say on the basketball court when you got a guy who really ain't confident about his game. You start to self check. They don't even have to tell you anymore. They don't even have to give you a look anymore. You know when yourself to shut up or how far to go or what not to say. Um, but you see a dude like Katt Williams, who boy, he went in today, boy. He went in. He went in like it was raining outside. And he was on Shannon Sharp's show, and he spoke to me like a free man. Uh, he spoke in a way that gives you the indication that he's not one of these people who are bought and sold. He's not one of those people who have compromised their integrity, not just professional integrity. They've compromised their manhood in order to so-called succeed and make it in Hollywood. And he says something real interesting that part stood out to me. He talked about how basically saying that because he is that way and because he has not um, bent over literally and figuratively, that and he knows the people who have. Number one, that's one of the reasons why he's on the outs in terms of those Hollywood circles that everybody wants to be a part of so much. But he also said that when he comes in a room, heads bow down, like people look the other way and people put their head down because they know what a lot of them know what they've done to get in the spot that they're in, and he knows what they've done, but he also knows that I ain't like y'all. I'm not like y'all. I'm not like that. And I respect that, man. And also when you have uh, not compromised yourself and you have still managed to be successful, you still managed to forge your way through and still managed to make a living for yourself, following your dream. Hint, hint. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Uh, and it's an example of how if you trust God to push your dream with you, to walk that walk with you, and you believe in yourself to make a way, and that He's gonna make a way, man, you ain't gotta sell yourself out, man. You don't have to do something behind a closed door that could one day somebody can ah, open that door, or somebody can bring that to light out of your desperation to make it, and something that goes totally against who you stand for and what you stand for, and you felt forced to do it or obligated to do it. Or it may not go against what you stand for. You might be into that type of stuff. You just don't want people to know. Um, Look, man, when people can't control you, see, they can control a narrative about you because they run everything, but they can't control you. I can't dictate what comes out of your mouth. I can't make you say, do, or believe anything. But I have full control over what I say, do, and believe, and what I choose to move on. And it's an old saying. It's two sayings. One that says, "If God is with me, can't nobody be against me." And it's another one that says, "Whatever He got for me, can't nobody stop me from getting it." And if more people took that approach and lived that life and lived by that principle, by that mantra, then we would have less of these situations where people got to come out later on or be on eggshells worried about somebody telling what some executive made them do, or they have to come out and tell their story, later on. And I mean, if it mean that much to you, it shouldn't mean that much to you. Plain and simple, man. But Katt Williams spoke like a free man. Spoke like a free man. Spoke like uh, many well, I won't say many. The handful of free men that we got. Now, I don't always believe in putting innocent people on blast. And when I say innocent, I don't mean innocent that they didn't do anything wrong. I mean innocent that, hey man, if you ain't, I may know what you did, but I'm not going to just hit you with no stray because I'm having a conversation about that type of activity. I'm not just going to throw you, yeah, that's just like such and such. That if I know it, and we ain't got no problems, man, and hey, your secret's safe with me, bro. I don't have no reason to try to put you on blast. It's none of my business. So I wouldn't have done that. But the aspects of him speaking on these executives and telling about the ones that tried to make him do some unsavory things, man, and just spoke it with no fear. And see, and it getting sketchy when the host started getting quiet, like. But man, I just like to see your brother stand on it and without no fear and still eat, because they can try to cancel the real, but you really can't cancel the realness, man, because the real is gonna gravitate towards the real and uphold them. So that's what it is, man. All right, it's your big brother K-Rino. I'll catch y'all with another one later on. Peace and love. All right.